We're going to look at curved mirrors today. You should be able to see in the video, if I'm very careful, that we have a concave mirror right here. This is our object error. This is object arrow, sorry about that. This is the center of curvature for the curved mirror. This is the focal point for our curved mirror. And our two rules are in parallel out through the focal point and in through the focal point out parallel. This is the focal point, and when we say parallel, we mean parallel to this horizontal black line, which is the horizontal axis that breaks it up. So we'll deal with our first rule. I'm going to put the ruler down so that it connects the top of the object, which is our arrow, with the mirror, and I'm trying to put my ruler in place so that the ruler is parallel to this horizontal axis. So in parallel, starting at the arrow, we go to the mirror, and then out to parallel means we take our ruler and we move it so that it now connects at the spot on the mirror and F, the focal point. And so we want to carefully draw a line through there. And when I remove things, I want to put some arrowheads on it so I'm sure to know which way things are going. So it went out through the focal point. It came in parallel to that horizontal axis. So this is in parallel, out through the focal point. The second rule was in through the focal point, out parallel. So we're going to take the ruler and again, go back and connect the top of the object with the focal point. Top of the object this time with the focal point. And I will use a different color. So in through the focal point. You can see I've drawn a line that connects the top of our object with the focal point, and we stop and we hit the mirror. So in through the focal point, out parallel. And again, parallel is parallel to this axis. So I come and you go out, parallel, put an arrowhead on it, an arrowhead on it. And now we need to figure out where is our image? Where is our image? So you stand in front of a mirror. You're over here looking at things, and your eye sees these two rays. So you trace them back until you find the point of intersection, which is right here. So this is our image. And it's going to be the head of the arrow because that's where the light rays started. The bottom of the arrow is along this black horizontal bisector. So this is an inverted, that means it's upside down, reduced, it's smaller in size than the object we started out with, and it's a real image. So it's inverted, reduced, and real. That's the kind of image we have. All right, let's place our object in a slightly different location. So we have a new drawing. Whoops, didn't mean to jostle things. I apologize for that. So a new drawing, we want to come in parallel, out through the focal point. In parallel, out through the focal point. And then we'll come in through the focal point, out parallel. This is a little tricky because the object is in front of the focal point, but it's not impossible. You can see I line up the ruler so that the focal point and the arrow, the object, are touching. I don't draw a line from there, but I start at the object and come up. I start at the object and come up, and I'm not sure my marker is going to do such a good job, so we're going to switch colors. There we go. So it connects the focal point, the top of the arrow, and the mirror. Draw a line. So in through the focal point, and now out parallel. So readjust so I'm parallel to the axis and draw a nice straight line. And again, you're still over here. So your eye follows these two back, and they don't cross each other. So what your brain does is extend things back in an imaginary line. So we're going to put our ruler back down and extend things back as a dashed line. When we're imagining them, we make it dashed. And then we have to dash the second one, the in parallel out through the focal point. We have to dash it. And lo and behold, now we do have a point of intersection. The point of intersection is right here. If you trace these two rays back, they cross right there. And so here is our image. You will notice that it is erect. It is enlarged. And now it's virtual because there is no light back here. It's erect, enlarged, and virtual.